Last time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
I didn't mean to press that. That is the DO time stop effect. Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So, that entire session that you've watched up until this point was one recording. And I've been trying not to play this game all day long, and I keep looking over at my Switch. I'm just like, I could just do one. I could just do maybe 30 minutes. It's the worst it's been in a while, where I keep trying to find a mental excuse to get out of doing things I need to do to go play 3 Houses. Oh boy, that's how I feel about this game so far. And apparently it's doing well, so that makes me happy to see. These videos are also doing well. Literally thousands of people watching them, which for a lot of other channels may not be a big thing, but to me that's mind-blowing, so thanks. Anyways, last time we got finished fighting all of these bandits, and now we're gonna talk to Claude about it. I believe... Oh, Claude didn't say anything. It's just Nox with ellipses. I remember this being a beautiful place. Since when is it called the Red Canyon? Wait, why do we even know about that?
I wonder why it is that you recall this place.
Probably because you recall it, Sothis?
You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
Well, I mean, you are kind of talking in my head, and I can't stop you.
She's just like, well, as long as I'm in your head, let's do some karaoke. And it's like, oh god, please no. I'm not scared. I'm sorry.
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place.
Same. So, reading comments, you guys have taught me so much. Apparently the dialogue choices are not so easy to spot. For a lot of the dialogue choices, there's a bad one, a good one, then a one that just doesn't net you anything, like I chose just then. Even earlier on, at like the very beginning, apparently, that joke where you can say, I'm a bandit, actually gets you points with whoever that was.
As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Have you been here before, Sothis?
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Teach, what are you doing here? We should get back to the academy.
Sorry, I'm just talking to myself over here, alone, as I normally do.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost.
So, going back to the house choice, by the way, like, it tears me up inside whenever I see Dimitri doing something, because I'm like, I could have been in that house, but then I look at all the people in the Yellow Deer, and I'm like, but I love them so much. It's good. It's good, because even though I know very little, like, politically about each nation that I've joined, and I really feel like they should have given you a bit more on each of them, rather than going, these are the students here, it goes like, what does this nation represent, aside from some baseline honor, glory, whatever. I still don't regret not joining Edelgard, and apparently Edelgard is the most popular choice by a wide margin. I think it's like 46% of players chose her, but she's also the most heavily marketed. Plus, she is a grill, so that also benefits a choice for all those people that saw her and like, man, I want that one as an S support.
Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same.
Okay.
In any case.
I'm guessing something really, really bad here happened in the past, and Sothis here can't quite remember it, but they just don't like it to see... They don't like to see the land taken up by kind of corrupt people, you know?
You must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do.
So instead, I'll sing this song I found. It's called The Ocean's Gray. Nox just immediately bashes his head against a rock. He's like, get out of my head. I can't take this.
Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Don't make fun of me, dagger ears.
Hey, Teach. On the way back, you seemed transfixed by the canyon. Did something happen there?
I actually just couldn't stop staring at your beautiful eyes, Claude. I'm totally not crazy. Should I tell him? I feel like I shouldn't tell him. I feel like it's not gonna do me any good. It's
nice
nothing.
try, but you can't get anything past me. You saw something, or felt something. I'm sure of it. But hey, if you don't want to share, that's fine by me. Everyone has their secrets.
How am I supposed to get by my classmate by telling him I have a little girl in my head?
Although,
Or my students.
there is something about that canyon that has me captivated as well. How did Xanadu come to be called the Red Canyon?
Same question.
Nothing there was actually red.
This feels like a question we could answer simply by going to the library.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
I mean, a lot of them just murdered people for the first time. Some of them were okay with it, others not so much. I will do all that I can.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon.
Really?
For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
A goddess, a temporary haven.
Long ago, the divine Seiros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost.
Ooh, look at this art. That's real pretty.
The goddess is always watching over Fódlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
My father never told me.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seiros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
Alrighty. Thank you.
A goddess. I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
This is like the third time we brought up ghosts. I'm seeing ghosts to be a theme here. That must be it. I don't know.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on. And now I'm forced to stay with you instead.
Yeah, it's a bummer, isn't it?
No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
She sounds like she's having a hard time. Oh, she's about to go sleep. Hello? Just hear the dial-up sound. It's like, I guess we're done here. What was that? Oh, it was just a partial loading screen. Alright. I've been really happy with this game so far, from combat, but I'm more interested in talking to the students.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
This has to be my favorite Fire Emblem narrator ever. I just love the way he says everything.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fódlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
And here's the thing that also helps with it too. The narrator isn't just restating things that you obviously know and that you've obviously heard before. The narrator is working on world building. He's giving you ideas that happen at certain times of the year. He's telling you history. He's so much more important here than he's been in almost any other Fire Emblem game, because a lot of the other Fire Emblem games, when you hit the narrator point, it's just them restating what happened in the last mission. 2,000 gold! Yeah! Making money.
Professor, I have a new mission for your
But I just did the last one.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seiros.
Oh. Who is that?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
Why?
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seiros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have caused a battle, but be prepared for the worst.
So tell me, who's your favorite student so far, by the way, guys? If it's someone I haven't met yet, don't bring them up, but, like, out of the ones at base, I guess I should say.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady
Whoa,
Rhea?
who is this lady? I need you in my army. How come all the non-students look so much cooler? I'm not joking, aside from these two in front of me. I met another lady that was standing around. I don't remember her name, but I just remember her going like, don't talk to me, I'm too busy. And now we get this awesome looking lady knight.
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seiros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
I don't know, but the way you say that really has me worried about this church. Remember when I was talking about, like, maybe I don't want to join the Holy Knights or whatever because, you know, having a bunch of power surrounding a church may not be the best idea in the world, and she's already given me that vibe. Then again, Edelgard does that too. Like, I know Dimitri has some sort of past from what we've seen of him. He has some sort of past that we really haven't dipped into yet, but both... Wait, whose birthday is it? Sure, buy flowers.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's Sylvan. Okay, you have allies who can take beginner exams. Take a look at the certifications to review which they can take. Oh, we got beginner seals. Playing online lets you see behavior. Okay, we're not playing online right now, so it doesn't matter. So certifications. Oh, I see. I actually... Okay, so here's the thing. I actually want Byleth to be unarmed. I really wanted him to become a... Oh, wait. What? Oh. Never mind. Monks are actually magic users. They're not melee dudes. So let's see. The classes he can become is a Myrmidon. My favorite class in all of Fire Emblem. Actually, it's a Sword Master, but... I feel like going with a Sword Master for the main character, though, was kind of a boring and generic choice. He can also become a Soldier, which is actually a Lance Wielder, but I have other people planned for that. And for the Fighter... he would actually have to learn Brawling. Now, I'd love to go unarmed. And I know we probably get that weird sword I've seen in all the pictures of Byleth. But, like, come on. I finally get to punch things? No way I'm letting someone else do it. I mean, we already have someone else who can do it, but I'm probably going to class change him. Odds of passing? I have a 60% chance to pass it? Why is it so low? Oh, is it because of... Oh, I see why. my brawl, bow, and axe skills are really low. And since all this requires is a sword rank of D or higher, what do we have as far as weapon ranks go? Okay, yeah, I literally have an E. I have an E+ in brawling, so that's cool. But I'm gonna have to work on those other 2 ranks if I want to pass. Let's focus on our students first, actually. Alright. Because it looks like there are more classes that come off of that. But the thing is, I'm wondering if there's like an awesome unarmed class waiting at the end here, you know? Anyways. Claude. None of these beginner classes really seem to fit him, to be honest. He's an archer through and through. Would a fighter really be the way to go? That seems so strange, but... I mean, he does have a 100% chance of passing. I don't see why not. It seems to be the best way to go with him. Because in the intermediate thing... Oh, we have a bunch of more classes. Okay, I'm going to take a look at these. He actually can straight up promote to a lord. But, oh, a lord is now a class. It's not... Oh, okay. So we have mercenary, which is just sword user, actually. It's promoted from... whatchamacallit? The Myrmidon. We have a thief, who's able to steal, do all that. We have an armor knight, which I really want one. We have a cavalier. She don't have any mounted units yet. We have a brigand, which is just axe. Oh, we do have brawler. That looks so weird. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the look, though, at the end of the day. The mage looks pretty cool. Dark mage. Priest. Oh, that's cool. You can see it before they promote. And then we have the advanced classes. We have the hero. Oh, that looks cool. We have swordmaster. Oh man, swordmasters look awesome. We have an assassin, which looks great. Fortress knight. Oh, that's a GBA armor design right there. I like it. Paladin, wyvern rider. Those wyverns look kind of small. Warrior, sniper, grappler. Please show me what this looks like. Oh, that's the exact design I hate. I hate the giant spikes and chains all over everything. Why'd they have to go with that? Oh, that makes me so sad. Does it look the same way for Byleth? Or does he get to keep his clothes no matter what he does? That... You know what? I don't even care. If I get to punch things, I'm gonna do it. I don't care how I look. But yeah, it seems that promoting Claude would be a smart choice into anything because he's already mastered this class. I'm a little confused on how the promotion things work, but it seems he does have the prerequisite to become a soldier. Okay, so after looking at some of these classes for a bit, I kind of know what I want everyone to go into, but it's going to take a little bit to get there. So first of all, you have to be level 5 to promote, so no one can do it right now but Claude and I, so we might as well promote ourselves. That being said, once again, I think we're both going to want to promote into fighters here. But I'm going to have to train up Byleth's axe rank to get there and everything else. So, Claude, I'm going to have you become a fighter because there's no reason for you not to be, really. Oh, the exam actually only tests one of them. I mean, it just seems to raise his stats from his default, like, Lord class, so why not? Change from current class to newly certified class, yes. Alright, so he did become a fighter, which is better, I think. I'm not sure if Myrmidon would have given him... would have given him extra speed, which is nice, but... I don't know. I don't know if it affects their growths is the thing. That kind of scares me, you know? It makes it kind of a scary thing, but anyways. Alright, and for me, you know what? Let's try with the 65% chance, or 64. I'm willing to tempt fate here and see if we can make it into a fighter. But how would that affect us? So we only get gains. We don't lose anything. Or you know what? We'll try once. It is kind of a crapshoot, but let's see if we can make fighter. Let's see if we can make this happen. No, I failed. I failed tremendously.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Yeah, we sure aren't. Okay, I shouldn't have tried that. But, heck, that's fine, I suppose. I wanted to try it and see if it would work, but it didn't. For the rest of you, we're just going to have to train. But in order to train, we're going to need everyone's motivation to be up. And right now, it's really not. It really isn't. We could do a battle, is the thing. We could go and do a battle, but there's so many things we can do right now. I'd rather go and explore. This seems like a good day for exploration. Okay, mission assistance. Ask for help from a student outside your house, and that person will join you for battles and missions until the end of the month. You can only ask one student for help each month. That student will not earn any experience. Okay, well, that's... What are you doing? Why are you...
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter.
Hey! It's like she knows I'm talking to myself.
Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
I should have listened more intently.
You must try harder from now on.
Sorry. Alright, well. Oh boy, that's a lot of talking to do. Yeah, I've had kind of like mixed receptions from everyone, where some people are like, Xeno, go around and talk to everyone, and other people like, Xeno, you really don't need to talk to everyone, but why not?
Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword, but I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
Is all you care about sparring? So, people have been asking also, like, who am I going to try and convert to our house? And there's a lot of people, honestly. Wooden button, tired overcoat. He's one of them, actually. He looks so cool. It's not that he really looks cool, but hey, Elgard.
Lord must know that his efforts are futile. Yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
Well, that's cool to know.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Yeah, that does seem strange, unless he was forced to for some reason.
Come to think of it, here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
Can you please join my house? I know that's not how this works, but please. That's an overstatement. I'm just me.
Spoken like a true hard worker. Here to train? You really...
Oh, I didn't say the right thing to make her like us. I guess she would have liked me to say that I'm a maelstrom of darkness and death. Hey, Leone.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
Depends on how hard you work.
I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
Hey, Ferdinand.
I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles.
I like Ferdinand. He seems like a really upright guy, you know? Oh, what's Claude doing here?
First that bandit business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever gonna do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one. And if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action.
Oh, she has a relic. I'm guessing that's some sort of, like, super weapon. Okay. I think they explained this, actually, in a little different thing, but, you know. Oh, hey, here's one of the quests we have.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it.
I failed my own exam.
A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
What is with everyone in ghosts? It's like they're foreshadowing something.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Yes? Talk to the cathedral's counselor to learn of the various troubles plaguing the people of the monastery. To help solve them all, you'll have to become close with many different people.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Words of wisdom.
To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Sedith's little sister.
Oh, yeah. Her. Alright. Oh, we've never actually been here. This is the Knight's Hall and the stable.
Hey. Best be on your guard.
Okay.
Let's see. After Faerghus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne. Rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Sorry to hear that. At least I know that you really care about your nation, it seems. Oh, Dorothea.
Professor.
Dorothea.
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Seiros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay?
You know, she kind of reminds me of Rosie, honestly.
I do find you very...
Oh, whoops. I'm not trying to recruit you.
Are you going to fight alongside...
I was actually going to ask if you want to do mission assistance, but it's not actually letting me look at your stats. I'll wait and see who else I want.
Okay.
Looks like over here we have... It says someone I know's here. Oh.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner.
Good job, Coconut.
Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
I agree.
Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
He seems to be obsessed with the whole noble thing. I know I'm getting low battery notifications. What? I don't have business over... Okay. Wasn't trying to go over there anyways.
Catherine has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
Damn. Yeah, I just hope one day she joins my side. I mean, that'd probably be kind of OP because she seems to have a relic, but still. Oh, yes, Ingrid. She's definitely one I'd want to recruit. She's that knight lady.
Blessed with how
Other
fertile
knight
the
lady.
monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
Come with us on our mission.
Yes.
Thanks.
Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
So, yeah, I have to train in certain things to get the people I want. Which makes this hard. Because there's a lot of time management going on in this game. And it's not a game I have experience with like Persona. Like in Persona 5, I basically got everything on my first playthrough, no problem. This game, no way.
Ah, Professor. It would seem that a minor lord in Faerghus is raising an army. This poses a threat, obviously, but not one for the kingdom, for the church. I mean, Faerghus doesn't even have a king at present. There's something unsettling about this army. You had better ensure we're fully prepared.
Alright. Thanks for the tips. I know I have this map up all the time, but it helps me.
What's going to happen to Lonato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
You seem close. Oh, there's another quest down here by the mail?
Okay.
The what? Oh, it's the advice box. Each month, people will approach the counselor with their concerns, select responses that satisfy them, and your support points will increase. Note contents. You can obviously tell. Oh no, it's timed. I've always looked at the notes in the box before, and it seems like everyone's always worried and complaining about stuff. Is everyone really that bad off? Worry often leads to growth. This note seems to be from Raphael. Raphael, satisfied with your response.
Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, okay, that was part of the quest I had to do. Sick.
Maybe. Lord Lonato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer, such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
I wonder what also. I have a feeling we're gonna find out by the end of this.
I have a
Past here is the Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Seiros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year, for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Well, good to know. Let's go down to the dining hall.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame.
Really?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Not... Actually? Do I? Actually.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
Jeez, you're protective.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes?
Definitely.
That woman! She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn.
Oh, I would be so mad.
Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule.
I really love Hanneman. He's so entertaining to listen to. School of Sorcery book.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhardt keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something.
It's not safe to eat so quickly. When you're busy, there's no alternative.
Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
Sounds unhealthy.
Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
I love how I just walk to one person, tell them what makes them happy, and then immediately run over to the other person and just like, yeah, I lied, I guess.
I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Faerghus' older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so...
This seems to be the question on the block.
I guess it's none of my business.
Everyone's wondering why this guy would even bother uprising like this. Hey, Sylvan.
Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone.
I saw him... I don't want to say I saw him at the dining hall? I'm gonna say I saw him at the training ground.
Ah, of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Oh yeah, Felix is the blue-haired one. It's taking me a while to memorize names. Once I see the face, I'm like, it's that guy! But names are not my strong suit. Hey, it's Marianne.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed?
I came to see the horses.
Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
I agree. Marianne seems really sweet.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Good
Have
job.
you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
I'm hearing a lot about this relic. Maybe we can get a few relics of our own someday. Oh, I've never seen this area either. Oh, it's the marketplace. That must be why I haven't been able to go to the armorer yet. Or, I guess I have been. It's the blacksmith I can't see for, like, forging. Apparently you can repair all your weapons, so I don't really have to worry about it. Which is good. I hate having to rebuy entire weapons, you know? I just prefer a repair system, honestly. But, if I'm gonna train in fists, I need to go buy some, actually. So let's buy some iron gauntlets.
Many thanks.
And I think I'm actually going to have... Marianne talks about how much she loves horses, doesn't she? I feel like she'd have a natural affinity for riding, perhaps. And if that's the case, maybe I should look into making her a mounted unit. A mounted healer would actually be pretty good. I don't know if Troubadour's a thing, but if it is, that might be perfect for her.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty.
What do you mean?
If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you.
Girls don't like me already, for some reason.
I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Nice to know. You're working so hard for us.
Yep.
Hey, something. Insect larva. My dream. To own some insect larva. Wait, what is this? There's a guy over here. You're not unlock the battalion guild. Okay, that must be something to do with customizing battalions then.
Professor!
Peaches. Onions.
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way.
Yeah.
The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings.
Yeah.
Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the
Oh, good, a
scenery.
reduced vision map.
Lucky
Thanks for
us,
telling
it
me.
shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
Alright, I'm going to buy some torches. I'm going to buy some goddamn torches now. You can't actually buy them from the shop. We have to buy them from the item shop.
Welcome.
Oh, Ignatz is holding all of our keys. Raphael, want to hold a torch?
This one? Thank you.
After hearing that, I have a feeling we're gonna
Come
need it.
again.
Alright, Oh, hey there. What's going on,
Professor.
Raphael?
Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Maybe. It's a funny way of putting it. Hey, Petra.
This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fódlan. This flower.
What do I need to recruit
training
you?
has
Because
buds.
you also seem pretty cool. Dex and writing. Man, all these skills I don't have. Oh, hey there.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
I suppose so.
Inspirational.
Would I like to do some gardening? No. Alright, actually what I want to do is hang out with some people and raise their motivations. Well, gardening and fishing and stuff like this are really cool.
What?
Oh.
I desired fresh air.
Oh no, not this guy. Hello again, Jaritza. The wind feels nice.
I have a favor to ask.
Bringing some reinforcements along might give you an advantage in battle. Try talking to the battalion guildmaster. Bolstering forces. So he wants me to talk to the battalion guy, okay. Well, that should unlock the thing we're about to do.
What do you require?
Okay, so I can actually hire more battalions and I can replenish them. Oh, I see. So members of battalions actually start to die. Luckily, they're really cheap to replenish. At least from what I understand. Oh, I just replenished all of them. It was super cheap, too. We can actually hire more battalions, but I need to be careful because we don't have a whole lot of money. It'd be kind of cool to see a whole battalion of mages following Lysithea around, actually. Resonant White Magic heals all allies in front of them. That's pretty cool. We have Stride. All allies gain +5 movement till the end of the turn. That is straight up like a dance. Onslaught pushes them one away. None of these... This is the only one that increases magic attack. Oh, none of them actually increase magic attack right now, which is... I feel would be cool, but we haven't unlocked any of the ones. She doesn't have a high enough skill to actually have them. She's getting close, which would be nice, because then we can get things like Group Lightning. Should be awesome. Does anyone actually have a decent battalion skill that I can help them out with? Claude already has a pretty good battalion set up here. Mounted, Alliance, Cavalry, Infantry, Duelist, Brawlers, Magic Corps. Can we not get like a whole battalion of archers? Would that not work? Okay, well, I can look at this stuff later. We don't really have money to go around hiring battalions right now, as much as I want to, and also, a lot of these people do not have a very high skill for it, I'd say. So, I'm actually just going to wait on the battalions for now.
At the Battalion Guild, You can meet battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Seiros. We're allowed to hire those folks too, so be sure to visit the guild later to check it out.
Alright, thanks.
Naturally, battalions will lose endurance as they fight. You can replenish battalion endurance by visiting the battalion guild in the market.
Professor level's now E+. Or, wait, no, it was already E+. I didn't get promoted, dang. I got excited for a second. But anyways, I was thinking we could eat with some of our students. It'd be nice to replenish their morale. You know, it seems like a fun time. Full menu. Oh, so we can actually choose what we eat, and it tells you who these are enjoyed by. Alright, well, some of the people who need them the most, I feel... I don't know. Who would I like to eat with? Everyone seems pretty excited, but I'd like to get people into the I absolutely love you mood right now.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
So they both really like this one, which is good. So now they're in, like... Now they're in a better mood. We could go and sing, but I don't think Raphael's really into it. So wait, what is this? Cooking together. We can actually cook with someone. I'm surprised Raphael's not on this list of people who just wants to go and cook. In fact, he doesn't want to at all. That's super strange. Well, I guess he likes training, but there's no real training minigame either. I know I'm spending all my time eating, but... What's today's special? Full menu. Can we get something that Raphael and Claude both like? I want them to be at maximum motivation. Actually... So Raphael likes this. Claude does too, but he's already maxed out. So... Can I get something that... Raphael doesn't like a lot of the things we have, honestly. Oh, actually, they both like this. So let's give one to Raphael and one to Leonie. I know I'm taking up all my time eating, but... It feels important.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Cool, they're both motivated now. And our professor level went up. To D. Your supply of activity points for instructing in exploration is increased. Yeah! Now we get more money per month. Feels like I'm playing XCOM in a way. I love that Fire Emblem bell. It's such a nice touch. As for things we gotta do, we actually missed talking to one person. Not that it's gonna matter that much, but let's go over there and speak with them, because why not? I really love going around and hanging out with students. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, on my recruitment list of people who I want to convert from house to house, I actually want to get Felix, I want to get that night girl, and I don't know who else, but... Oh, she's singing.
Huh? Is someone there?
No.
What do you want?
I want money. We're here to... You haven't paid your taxes. Later, I get reprimanded by the other teachers. Are you committing tax fraud with the students? It's like, it was a joke. I wasn't actually planning on doing it. What are these blue boxes? I haven't seen these before. What are these for? You're curious to know how Marianne is doing. Go for a visit, I guess?
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, I suppose you came by to pray too?
That's right. Love it.
I see. That's why I'm here too.
What are you praying for?
Oh, nothing specific. I only call upon the goddess to give thanks. Or perhaps to ask for protection. Anyhow, I should be on my way.
Do you have a moment to chat?
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say.
Just talk.
I'm not very good at talking to people.
Oh my goodness, I was talking to someone just like Marianne yesterday.
The truth is, I didn't interact with people too often before I came here.
Why is that?
Oh, no particular reason. I'm simply not very good at it. That's just how I am.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. You shouldn't waste your time worrying about me. Please, just ignore me. I, have to be going now. Goodbye, Professor.
Wait, did I just do a support conversation? Oh, that was a support conversation. I got 2 hearts up because I answered the right question. Are these all supports I can do around the campus? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not going to be able to fit any combat into this episode, but I don't mind. I'm thoroughly entertained by these students. It's exactly what I want. It's mixing my love of, like, the visual novel amounts of dialogue and just Fire Emblem gameplay.
Professor, are you training too? I was just about to finish up, but if you want to join in, I can stick around a while longer.
I might be here a while.
Oh no, it's fine. Just do your thing. Don't mind me. Come on, don't be shy.
It just, like, pans over and I'm on the ground.
I'm beat, but we're finally done.
You didn't have to stay for my whole routine.
I was already training when you got here, and I finished right alongside you.
I see.
Guess I outlasted you, huh?
I guess? It's not a competition. We're just here to get better. We're here to be better than we were yesterday.
I'm always looking to improve.
Exactly, which is why it's not a competition.
By the way, Professor, something I wanted to ask.
Ask me whatever you want.
Are you really Captain Gerald's kid?
That's what I'm told.
That's a pretty detached tone to take about your own family. What's your opinion of him, then? You must look up to him, at least.
I respect him, of course.
It doesn't sound like you really appreciate him. You didn't even know until you came here that he used to lead the Knights of Seiros, did you? If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be half the person you are now.
Jeez, chill out, lady.
You probably never even thought about how lucky you are.
You really admire this guy way too much.
Oh, okay, this really bothers me. Listen up. I don't care if you're the teacher and I'm the student. I'm going to outshine you.
Alright.
I know you were some famous mercenary before you came here, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be better than you ever were. In fact, I'll surpass you in no time at all. So don't blink. You might miss it.
But I just came here to swing my sword and punch some... Okay. She's really competitive over the whole thing. Like, I knew she was... No, I don't want to end today's free time. I want to go do these supports. I knew she was, like, really... She really respects our father here, but... Seems almost to be a bit extreme, honestly. Like, it almost seems to be worship. Oh, Lysithea! Let's go visit Lysithea.
Honestly, what do they all take me for? I'm fine. Perfectly and completely fine. It's hardly different from daytime. I'm not scared.
Oh my god, is she actually scared of ghosts? Is that what this is? That face she's making, once again, that is the most Persona expression ever.
Hang on. Professor? Is that you? Oh, well, good evening.
No, it's not me. I had an asthma attack on the way here, and this is actually my ghost. What are you doing?
Oh, I left something in the dining hall, so I'm on my way to fetch it.
But you're scared of ghosts.
But you don't need to come with me or anything like that. I'm fine on my own. Really.
I wasn't planning on it. I was gonna go to my room and cry myself to sleep.
You weren't?
I mean, grade your homework.
Oh, apologies for making an assumption. The truth is, everyone I come across asks if I'd like some company. They all seem to think I'll be scared wandering alone at night. So rude and presumptuous, you know? I'm perfectly capable of being on my own.
Of course. Good evening, then.
Hey, Professor, wait! Well, I thought it might be nice to walk and talk together to the dining hall. Shall we?
Okay.
To be abundantly clear, this has nothing to do with my non-existent fear of ghosts.
I got it. I'd be happy to.
Oh, you must be bored. Fantastic, then. Do you mind, filling the void with some chatter? Some find silence to be a bit unsettling after all.
Alright. What would you want me to say? You want to talk about, how I failed to talk to the Night Lady today? Or how I got challenged? Or, you know, I don't really... My days aren't really filled with that interesting of things. I just go around and talk to every student in sight.
Okay, I confess. I am scared of ghosts. The monastery is unnerving to me at night.
Really? I never could have told.
Can we talk about something, please? Anything. I've noticed for quite some time now, you treat all your students equally, don't you?
Yeah?
You've never treated me differently simply because I'm younger than the others.
How young are you?
And I've always appreciated that.
I didn't realize how young she might be. I assumed she was just kind of a short character. Like, she's just small, but maybe she's actually pretty young. You're younger?
Isn't it rather obvious? I'm roughly 2 to 3 years younger than the rest of the class. Have you just not been paying close enough attention to those you teach? That's poor form for a professor. Oh, there! I found what I was looking for.
And now she's scolding me.
Well, I'd better be on my way now. Good night!
See you later? I feel like I was just used here. This is actually the kind of... It's a kind of feeling I wanted to emulate ever since I was a kid and I saw Harry Potter. I always thought it was so cool watching all the teachers walking around the halls and like helping out their students. You know, and that's really the vibe I get from playing as Byleth, so... Or Nox in this case. So I really enjoy my time around here talking to students, getting to hear what they have to say, waiting through load times at gates, screaming at the guards while I'm waiting for the gate to open. Oh, Raphael! Yeah, of course I want to visit him. I hope you're exercising.
Whew. Oh, Professor. Are you here to train?
I came to... You know what? I came to check on you.
You should join me. Training is more important than worrying about me.
I knew he'd probably like it if I said the other thing, but...
Legs, back, chest, arms, abs. Gotta work them all, right? I just finished training, and I feel great. Check me out. Are my muscles bulging?
A little too much. Maybe you should get your proportions looked at. I guess so?
Another day of training, and my muscles are ready to burst. Bulging muscles means strength. I have to be strong if I want to be a proper knight.
I really like Raphael.
And I have to eat if I want to keep training. Time to feast.
Isn't studying also important for a knight?
Ah, way to hit me where it hurts, Professor. I know I'll be in trouble if I don't train my brain, too. Anyone who can't get tactics can't be a proper knight. It's just, I'm no good at remembering that kind of stuff. And training my brain instead of my body makes me sleepy. What if I start training twice as hard? Then I should only have to study half as much, right?
No, that's not how that works.
You really think so? I can't let that happen. I guess I have no choice. I'll prove I can do it. Wish me luck, Professor. For my training and for my studies.
It's hard not to give that guy a thumbs up. Anyways, I'm glad I talked to all my students in this meeting. Let's go ahead and end the day then. And now's our study day. Instruct manually. Alright, so I got everyone's willingness to work up a bit. As I said, those two have already been training in stable duty. I can get some armor ranks on some people. I'd love to see Raphael as a general. I think he'd make such a good one. So, you know what? We're going to train Raphael, since he already has a D in it. And, Leonie. I think Leonie, because I'm going to make her like a ground-based spear user. If that's a thing, I'm assuming it's a final class, but you guys work on that. Can we talk about their goals? All right. We might have to change around some goals here. So, my controller actually just died. 1 moment. All right, and we are back. So, Lawrence, can we maybe talk about changing one of your goals to learning about... Lances are fine. That's fine. But I want you to learn about riding. I want that to be your goal. I think it may suit you well. What else am I gonna do here? Is there anyone else I really want to change up their goals? Axes and lances aren't bad goals, but Raphael, since you're not gonna be... I don't know if I want you on... really as an axe user. You may make a good grappler, but I don't really feel like you need it, you know? Maybe heavy armor would be nice? Heavy armor and axes, perhaps? I know he's already made it so far in brawling, but I feel like he'd be a good general, really. His health is so high and, you know? So instead, you're going to study axes, and you're going to study heavy armor. Okay? We're changing around some of your goals. I know it's hard. Ignatz, I don't really know what I want to do with you. Because it's not like we need a second archer or anything, but training you as a thief might be a pretty good idea. I feel like you may be able to make that role and break it, in fact. In which case, you don't even really need to change anything. Especially because I don't remember what the requirements are for becoming a thief. Lysithia, I think you're doing fine right now. Actually, no, there is something... All we need... Yeah, you're doing fine. Marianne? I really want to make you a mounted unit. I do. Like a troubadour, but I don't know if those exist, so I'm gonna hold off. Sorry, I know we just looked at the class a little bit ago, but in real time, that was like 2 hours ago. So I can't exactly remember them all. Leonie, I don't really see a reason for you to learn how to use a bow. You know what? Just in case, I want you to work on lances and maybe authority or flying. I don't know, I'll leave it. I don't really want you to work on bows. I don't really feel like there's a good reason for you to. You're not really trained in anything else. You actually are horses, but once again, I really want you to be like a ground... I don't know yet. I really don't know. Anyways, let's just focus on the things we need to focus on right now, okay? So, let's instruct some people. Claude, I feel like you're fine as you are. You've already promoted. Raphael, I want to start instructing you on armor. Lysithia, let's see if we can get your faith up a bit, because you need faith in order to promote, so...
It was easier than I thought.
Now we can praise her so she gets a bit more. There we go. Now she's back at meh, but she's closer, and that's the important part. I probably should have set that as her thing, as her goal before training her, but I also want to keep her other thing as the goal. That's the thing, is the goal system seems so interchangeable, it doesn't even seem to matter if I switch their goals around constantly. But once again, I'm still really unsure of the system. Alright, Marianne, let's see if I can get you a bit higher in writing. So you seem to love animals, so...
I think I get it.
So now you have an E+ in writing. Let's go ahead and train you in a rank of swords. You were almost there anyways. And let's keep upgrading your faith.
Oh. That was... maybe...
Good. Alright. Hilda. I don't really know what I want you to do. How do I actually see... Is there a way to see the class things in here? Like what I need to improve them on to make them a certain class? Oh, I can see the classes. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute freaking idiot here. So I actually want Hilda to become a brigand. I think she'd be a pretty awesome one. I like the fact that she wields an axe already. And since I can now see this, I'm going to have to... Does it say what I need to get them to where they need to be? I don't think it says, which is the shitty part. It doesn't tell you what they need to promote, which is kind of annoying, but we can always work on it later. I feel like what she needs is axes and grappling. Professor expertise. It's actually one of our expertises, apparently, so... I think she needs grappling. I don't remember if she doesn't. Whatever, I suppose. Praise. Cool. Raphael, I don't know what... I wanted you to be a general, so you're gonna have to learn lots of armor.
That was...
It's about as good as I'm gonna get from you. Alright, let's begin the lecture, then, I suppose. Alright, so to clear this up, here are my goals for the future. Claude, I want to be an archer. Lorenz, I want to be a mounted spearman. Raphael, I want to be a general. Ignatz, I have no freaking idea. I'm thinking a thief, but I don't know yet. He looks like he'd be a good thief, honestly. Lysithea, obviously I'm gonna have them be the sage or whatever the magic user is here. Marianne, I'm debating between another mounted unit and a healer, because Lysithea is going to be able to do both healing and black magic, but having just a flat healer seems important, so I might keep Marianne as she's going. Hilda's going to be a freaking fighter or brigand, and Leonie I think is going to end up being... Actually, it appears there's no grounded soldier unit, actually. So she'd have to start studying flying instead of this. Huh. Okay, maybe I can make her an airborne knight then. The things I don't know about every class yet, so it's kind of hard to decide. But I have no problem changing her second focus, whoops, from bows to flying. I mean, the thing is, she already has an E in mounted, so it's kind of... I don't know. Plus, she'd feel weak, so... Let's just continue her riding training. Alright, everyone's ready to train, I guess. Let's begin the lecture.
Question, Professor.
I don't care about being pretty or anything, but others tell me that they don't even realize I'm a girl. They're wrong, pay them no mind. It doesn't matter if people think you're pretty. Maybe you're overthinking it. They're wrong, pay them no mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Motivation increased.
Professor.
Update goals. I love bows, but of course archery alone will never make me an elite mercenary. If I want to follow Captain Gerald's example, I need to hone my riding and lance skills. Honestly, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to stop you. If you want to be a cavalier, I'm fine with it. Because she seems like she strongly wants to be a cavalier, and this is what she wants, so... As my student, I'm not here to push them in a direction they don't want to be. We can find a Pegasus rider elsewhere. Hey, it's Lorenz's birthday!
Thank you.
There's your flowers, buddy.
Ready? Here we go!
Okay, I'm good to go. Good enough, Professor?
Cool.
I think I get it now.
And you learn the combat art
It's
Smash.
fun when you know what you're doing.
You learned Race Strike, or Ass Strike. You learned Luna, and finally Heal. Cool. Is this the day of the mission that we have to go on, or is that it? Alright, I've been recording for over an hour. I don't know how I'm gonna possibly fit this into an episode, but thank you guys for watching. This time around, I think I might actually explore, or maybe we could pull another seminar. There's no real reason to pull 2 seminars in 2 days. So maybe we'll go out to battle, maybe we'll go out to explore. We'll see next time. But thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Right now.